Alright guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Hearts Master League on PES 2020. Now, I did have to restart the Master League to get the real players, because like you know, when PES, man, they come out, the squads are like outdated by about 10 years, you know, when you've got players that are dead and they're still at the club, you're like, what the fuck, why can't they get it right? But anyway, we did restart it and it has changed the fixture list on us, so instead of our first 3 games being against Hibs, Aberdeen and Kilmarnock, they're now against Ross County, Livingston and Hamilton Academical. And I guess you could argue we got a bit lucky there, guys. The Konami gods have shown down upon us, I think, because those 3 fixtures are definitely easier than the previous 3 that we had. But it doesn't matter who we're playing, unless we go off to a good start, then it is all irrelevant. Now, looking at our team, I've decided that we're going to go with a 4-5-1. I did want to play 3 at the back, 5 in the midfield and 2 up front, but I remember last year the AI was really overpowered down the wings. They'd constantly go down the wings and then get crosses into the box, and pretty much every time it was a goal, and we need to avoid that. So I don't know if the AI is going to be the same this year, but just in case it is, I decided we are going to go with full-backs. So for our starting 11, I plan on it being Slamal, Garuccio, going with Berra and Suter. I would like to get Halkett in there, but I just can't really drop either one of them. Smith at right back, Haring and Bosnich in the centre midfield partnership. We're going with an attacking midfield trio of Walker, Naismith and Sean Clare. Should be a good attacking 3. And then up front we're going to go with Uche Ikepezu. I was going to put Naismith up front, but Uche's strength in this game is unbelievable, so I think up front he'll be our main target man, and I think Naismith might actually do better from being a bit further back in that cam attacking midfield role. But who knows, if Uche isn't banging the goals in, then we'll chuck Naismith up front and we can put someone like Ollie Lee in that attacking midfield role. Now also another thing we've got is skill training. I didn't know this, but you can actually train players to learn skills, which I think is a very good feature that PES have added. So straight away, the long throw interests me, and Jamie Walker is going to pretty much be start of our starting 11. I'd be surprised if there's not many games he starts, you know. So we're going to put the long throw ability on him. It'll take about 30 days, but then after that, he will have the long throw ability. And then having that, it's pretty much like having the free kick. You know, if you can throw it from like anywhere into the box, then it's we're doing pretty good. We've also got track back. We're going to get Haring to learn that because he is a defensive midfielder and it is a decent skill training to have. But I mean, that's pretty much it now for the skill trainings. We will look at these more in the future, but for first, I just want to get, you know, a couple done, and then we will move on from there. So yeah, the whole followers thing, I believe it is like Twitter. We've got 58,000, and yeah, pretty much it says hashtag, you know, hearts. So I'm assuming it's basically like just a follower count. And I'm liking the new menu, the new load up screen. It looks nice. At first I was like, what the fuck is this? But I mean, yeah, no, it does look a lot sleeker and just a lot more attractive, more sexier than last year's. Last year's just did look a bit shit. But anyway, we've got Ross County up first, and it might be viewed upon as an easy game, but it's only easy if we win it. But this is going to be my first game in PES, so I don't know how to feel. I mean, obviously we'd like to win, but if I can play well in my first game, I'd be happy. Anything, obviously I don't want a defeat, but I guess if we can play well and get a draw, I mean, that wouldn't be the end of the world, but we'll get stuck in. I think Ross County is going to have a good season this year. I think their squad is pretty decent, but hopefully they don't start with a good result against us. Negotiation days, we've turned them off just for the first transfer window. I want it to be a bit realistic, so we've got nobody coming in or out. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully there's been no injuries and we get to start with a full strength team. But before then, looks like we need to sit down the press conference. Your first season, first match as manager are just around the corner. How do you feel right now? I feel nervous, man. I feel like a bag of shite, but I'm confident. I think we will get the job done. A strong start is key to taking the title. We'll make the fans proud. Because last year, I let down all the fans, all the subs, all the Hearts fans. I let them all down. I did. I was shit. It won't happen this year. Definitely not. We're going to put in a good game for them. So, there you go. We've kind of put the pressure on ourselves a bit more there by saying that we're going to do it for the fans. But I think it's time then. It's time to get stuck into the first match. My first game of PES, guys. I probably should have had a few practice games first, shouldn't I? What am I doing here? I've set up for... Oh, yeah, that's new animation as well. We're in the... We are in the training room. We've increased your followers in Master League. Get in. So it looks like, because we say that we're doing it for the fans, so it looks like not only does match results determine your followers, but also what you say in press conferences, which is pretty cool. It's the first time appearing before the home crowd this season, so whatever you do, make this match worthy of the fans. Remember, make them play at our pace. Yes, play at our pace, and there you go. The guys are all clapping. They all look happy. We're sending them out onto the pitch now. Hopefully, guys, we can get the job done. So you can see there's the teams, and I mean, Ross County, you expect they're going to be in the bottom 6. We all know that, but I don't think they're as bad as some teams that are in the league. I think Ross County will do alright, but hopefully they don't do alright in this game, and hopefully they get after a shit start. But yeah, man, I really was debating whether I should, do a couple of exhibition matches before I start the first game in the Master League. I thought, you know what, man, go big or go home. We'll just get stuck right in. And there is Tynecastle. I think it's Village Road, but who cares? We'll call it Tiny. We'll call it Tynecastle. There's a lot of white and maroon shirts there, so that is all that matters. I'm pretty sure I selected Naismith to be the captain yet. That's not Naismith. Fucking hell, I don't know, man. Not a big deal. Unless that is Naismith and they've just changed the way he looks. That's not what he looked like previously when I seen him. Strange. Very strange. But it's not a big deal. We're not worried about that. We'll not look too much into it. Here comes the players lining out for the first game. Fans are going absolutely mental, waving their placards, or whatever you want to call those wee mad things, their sheets of paper, their coloured sheets in the air. I can't wait to see how Jamie Walker plays. Excited for his return to Tynecastle. Wish he'd never left, but he did. But he came back, man. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Another player that people would like to come back to Tynecastle is Lafferty. Maybe we could make it happen, guys. Who knows? And there is the team that I didn't pick. So I don't quite know what's happened there, man. What a fucking botch. I guess that's why Naismith's not the captain. I never picked that team. I don't know what's fucking happened here, guys. That's not the team I picked, but you know what, we'll go with it. I think maybe I fell asleep or something, and the assistant manager has been like, yo, I'm changing this team or something, but I don't understand that, man. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. We'll deal with it. We'll not use that as an excuse if we get humped here. And we're off. Don't know, what do you think of this camera angle, guys? Do you like it, or would you like to see it change? Let me know. I seen this camera angle in the demo, and I thought it looked alright, to be honest. But I mean, if you'd rather me change it to something else, then we can do that. Anyway, Glenn Whelan, the Irish international, or former international, plays it to his fellow Irishman Jake Mulroney here. Mulroney comes inside to Clare. So we do have, it's going to be Jimmy Walker then in that attacking midfield role. Smith then out to Clare, Sean Clare. Nice, gets a wee bit of space there. His cross though isn't very good towards the edge of the box, and it's going to be cleared here, I think, from Ross County. No, they're deciding to play it at the back. Interesting tactics there. And I almost lost it. Big Uche almost stepping in there, winning the ball as it's cleared up front, and Berra will be first to it. He doesn't really get it though. Surprised there, Berra. We could have been in a bit of trouble, but thankfully nothing came for it. Right, Ollie Lee, Clare there with a nice wee run. He's made it. So to Clare again. Clare's had a decent start here for this man, but needs a bit of support. Ollie Lee to Glenn Whelan. Mulroney made the run, but we didn't find him. Back to Michael Smith. The Rolls Royce, what can he do? Plays it to Ollie Lee. Ollie Lee sees the run of Mulroney, but again, just too much pressure for the Ross County players, giving us no time on the ball here whatsoever. Mulroney, poor touch. Has to play it back to Haring. Haring I think actually we've started though too bad here. Smith. Back to Smith. That's a good run there. Smith to Clare. It's intercepted, and it will be a Hearts throw-in. But I mean, 15 minutes in, I think we've been the better team, obviously. Haven't really created anything yet, but it's early days, guys. We're still getting used to the game. Here we go. It's Walker. Jamie Walker. Been forced all the way back there for Stewart, but he's got the ball still. Jamie Walker to Smith. To Ollie Lee. Ollie Lee. And Ollie Lee. That's always won a free kick. Not too bad. I thought we'd give away possession there stupidly, but we haven't. We've won a free kick. In a decent position, so I mean, see Lee there just kind of shielding the ball away for the Ross County man, and Ended up getting us a free kick. Here we go. Adjust the direction using blah 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 blah. Right, okay, here we go. I mean, we could shoot for here, but I think we're going to.
A real opportunity here from a position of great potential.
Wait, how do we get players in the box? Bear with me, guys. Alright, so we've got a bunch of players now standing over it, which is not really what I wanted, but I mean, I guess we're. Should we just go for it, or do we whip it in? Awful, but it's going to fall for Gruccio, who will play it out to Mulroney. Mulroney now. Mulroney with a cross in. It's clear at the back post. He jumped for it, but unfortunately couldn't get his head on the ball. And it remains 0-0. But I mean, so far so good. I think we've started well. Oh no, it's Billy Mackay. Great block. Oh, how unlucky would that have been, man? It was a great block, but it somehow fell through for the Ross County man. But Slamal with his first save of the game. And what a save it was, man, stopping us from going 1-0 down. It should have been 1-0 down, man. It's a fantastic save. All credit to Slamal there. He really did do a good job in nets. And we've won it back now, but it's... Oh my god, we've conceded a throw-in.
Ball is over the line.
Good challenge from Haring. Oh, that's poor. Who is that, man? Guy should get his legs broken after the match. That was shite. And that's Billy Mackay again. This time his shot is well wide, and Slamal doesn't need to worry about that one. So Ross County there with their first real, attacking threat in the match, and they did look pretty threatening, which is a bit worrying. But I mean, it was a good save for the keeper. Got to give him credit. Great save from Slamal. We switch flanks now to Michael Smith. Still clear. Back to Smith. Into Glenn Whelan. Glenn Whelan finds Walker. Walker back to... Oh, and is that a free kick? Referee didn't think so. I mean, it could have been, but... Not on this occasion. Right, Jamie Walker out to Mulroney. It's still Walker here. Walker to clear. Ollie Lee. It's cleared. And Ross County will punt this one long. And this Berra again doesn't win the header first time, which is beginning to get on my nerves here. It's two good opportunities he's had, and he's not taken any of them in terms of winning the first header. He should have been first to both of those balls, and he hasn't been. So that's the concern. Glenn Whelan. Gruccio, come on. What are we going to do? Whelan. Bit of a heavy touch there. I wasn't too happy about that. And Glenn Whelan here needs to get rid of it. He does get rid of Ollie Lee. Oh, lovely for clear. It's to Lee, and that is poor, but Lee could get it back here. He does. It's Mulroney. And the ball there for Mulroney just couldn't find the pass out wide, and that will be a throw-in for Hearts. So 41 minutes gone, approaching half time here. For my first game, I think I'm doing no bad. I'll be honest, I think I'm doing no bad. We're dominating possession. Unfortunately, we're not really doing anything with it, but still plenty of time left to get something at this game. Come on. Oh yes, it's clear. He's got Uchi in the box. He's crossed it in. It's a poor cross, and it's straight into the hands of Fox. Uchi needs better delivery than that. He really does. Time Haring wins it there. It wasn't contested, so it was going to be an easy one for him. And there you go, guys. Half time. Hearts 0, Ross County 0. We've dominated possession, but Ross County have had the only 2 shots. I don't know how I feel about this. We're doing alright. I'm still a bit confused why it changed the team on me. Maybe it's my fault. I should have double checked that. I'm looking at our bench. Our bench is no bad, to be honest. There's definitely players that can come on and do a job there. I think we're just going to bring on Naismith right now. I don't think we're going to leave it any later. So I'm going to put Walker out left where I originally want him, and we're going to bring on Naismith in that attacking midfield role. And we'll see what happens, guys. We've got 45 minutes to go. I mean, don't get me wrong. A good result, but it is my first game, so if we do get a draw, then no, I'm not gonna kill myself. Like I'll, I'll just try and improve for the next one. It's as simple as that. Ball out to Michael Smith. He's making a decent. Oh my God, Smith has lost the ball, and that's a bit. Can't afford to do that, man. I don't know who this is out to, but Michael Smith will take it no problem. Poor pass there to the Ross County man. And that's the ball switched over to Ben on the left hand side, and he will charge forward now. Got Walker outside. He's actually found him. I didn't think he was going to. And then it's Walker back to Ben Garuccio. He's got crossed into Uchi. It's going to fall for Sean Clear, who, oh my God, he gets some sort of volley attempt, and it wasn't a good effort. But I mean, Garuccio was through there. Great play on the left for Garuccio, and Jamie Walker, fantastic stuff. Hopefully we can see more of that, should I say. That's what it's all about. Disappointed though not to score there, really am. And the referee has gave something, I think it's offside. Yeah, just offside there. Billy Mackay couldn't time his run, and it's going to be Graham now coming on for Stuart. Ross County, the first team here, change in the second. Well, technically our change was at half time. We really count that second half, but anyway, here we go. Let's see if we can build up a bit more momentum. We're going to go a bit more attacking now, commit more men forward. It's ball through Uchi. Oh, Uchi. Did Uchi? Oh, has Uchi played him through or not? Ha! I can't believe that. If that's Uchi that's played him through, man, he's almost cost us a goal there. What's he playing at? Fucking mad, man. Right, Ollie Lee. Feel like the game's getting stretched a bit more. Ball through to Naismith. It's Uchi. Oh, I mean, he's supposed to have the strength to hold it up, but he's not doing it at the moment, and that is great for. Oh, well, it was great from Berra, but he's got away with it there. But again, Ross County almost getting in there. Glenn Whelan. Naismith out to Smith.
Still waiting for the first goal of the season here. And it's
nice, it's Naismith. Out to Garuccio. Decent play. Walker. Garuccio. Jamie Walker crosses it in. Sean Clare's there again, and this time it's another powder puff attempt there. So both our chances have fallen to Sean Clare, and he's not connected very well with either of them, so it's a bit worrying there. We need them to fall to Uchi or Naismith. Hopefully one of them has got the what it takes to bang it in the back of the net. Right, here we go. It's Stevie Naismith again. It's Uchi out to Clare. It's good play here. Clare into the box. Is that a penalty? I think Clare was brought down. It's not. Ollie Lee. Oh, it's Ollie Lee done. Ollie Lee has left us open at the back here. Oh, great interception from Berra. Fantastic stuff there. And who is that? Is that Glenn Whelan? Why the fuck's he the captain, man? The guy's only playing his first game. I need to get changed. But what an opportunity we had there to go on the attack, and he wasted it, man. Joke. Great defending, that's what I like to see. And I think as soon as the ball goes out, we are going to make our last two substitutions here. Garuccio. Naismith. Ollie Lee. This is a chance here. We've got Sean Clare on the rock. Oh, Sean Clare was almost through. Jesus.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And the header back to Slamal. I mean, both teams struggling to break the other down here. But I think we've been competitive, and that's what matters. That's the main thing, I think, in this first game on the highest difficulty, guys. Let's remember we are playing on Superstar.
As scoreless games go, I'd be happy to see this one carry on a bit longer because it's had great honesty and hard work and total commitment.
Sean Clare, nice wee dummy. Comes inside to Ollie Lee. It's Glenn Whelan. And Glenn Whelan now has gave the ball away again. And
concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's twice now Glenn Whelan's gave the ball away, and when we were in good positions. Not happy with him at all. We've won it this time. It's Haring down to Lee. It's going to be Naismith to Whelan. Finally, Whelan doesn't he? Pass it to the opposition. Oh, but Garuccio passes it to the opposition instead. Fantastic. Glenn Whelan, that's what I like to see, getting in there, winning that tackle. And who's it going to be for? Apparently, throwing his way to Ross County. I'm going to go here, but I don't know if there's. I mean, I really don't know if there's any point, but we'll go ahead and do it anyway. Uchi's done not a lot, if I'm being perfectly honest. We'll bring on McLean, and then I'm going to bring Bosnich on for Whelan. And I'm not impressed with Whelan's debut. I'll tell you that much. I don't think he'll be featuring in the next game. Not happy at all here. Here we go, ball played up, and this is the last thing you want to do is concede here. We haven't conceded, it's Naismith. Tries to find McLean, he doesn't, and that will do it. So there you go, guys, the first game of the Master League. It's not quite like, I'll be honest, man, not like last year where I couldn't defend. You know, I think we did a decent job here. You're going to get a lot of the negative people going, ah, you're pish, lower the difficulty after one game, but come on, guys, this is the game of play. And I think I've done a decent job there. Albeit, yeah, you know, I didn't create many chances, but let's be honest, neither did Ross County. You know, that chance there, which was really just unlucky, because they shouldn't have got it. I mean, it was a deflection into the box. I mean, I'm happy enough with that, you know. Obviously, I would like to create more chances, and hopefully in the next game we do create more chances, hopefully grab a goal as well. But I mean, as for the first game, I'll take it. You know, it's not ideal. It would have been good to get 3 points at home against Ross County, but it's a clean sheet and it's a point. You know, we're undefeated. That's what matters. So I'll take that all day long. All day and all night long. Let's look at some of the other results, and we can see St Johnstone have beat Livingston by 2-0. Motherwell have lost at home to Hamilton. Jesus Christ, that's not a good result, 2-0. Hibernian have beat Celtic last year on PES. Celtic were unfucking beatable. They were like the Invincibles every season, but now they've lost their first game. Rangers have beat Kilmarnock, and St Mirren have held Aberdeen to a draw. So, interesting stuff there, guys. Aye, I mean, if we are trying to challenge Celtic for the league, then we're actually in front of them, so we're not doing too bad. Maybe that draw was better than I thought it was. Master League affection, being given constant play time as well as the team achieves constant success are 2 ways in. Alright, guys, so up next I believe we've got, well, it's the national team squad announcement. Actually, it'll be interesting to see what players from the Hearts team are getting picked for international duty. So the last thing we want really is to start the season, we kind of like just say fuck off, mate, please. We don't want you to pick up. Oh, what's this? Got a nice wee cutscene here as well. The opening match draw against Ross was a no mean feat. The reaction of the press and the fans wasn't bad either. That's the goal. We're not going to let up now. So he seems happy, which is good. I mean, if he's happy, we're happy. And then you see we did draw. Up next though, we do have Livingston. That will be away from home. And then after that, we've got Hamilton. So I'm looking at these next 2 games. I would love 6 points to take us into that match against Celtic. But if we can, I know we're just new at the game. If we can get 4 points from the next 2 games, and then that would mean we're on 5 points, we'd still be undefeated as we head into the 4th game against Celtic. I would probably take that. You can see the followers have went up now. We're now at 61,410, and you can see we are now joint 5th in the league as well. So all in all, man, decent start there. Michael Smith, it looks like he has been called up for the Northern Ireland team. Have we got any messages here before we... Yeah, national team call-ups. So Slamal's role change, assistant coach. Alright, interesting. But that's it, guys. Hopefully next time I can remember the formation or the team lineup, and hopefully they don't change it on me. And that's it, man. A draw. Let me know what you thought down below. First time I played the game, so I mean, I'm happy with it, man. What do you think? Are we still on? Can we still challenge Celtic for the league? At the moment it looks like it because we're in front. But that is it, man. Till next time, till episode 3, we'll be playing both games, Livy and Hamilton. Looking forward to it, guys. But until then, peace.